Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're uncovering the surprising stories of people who regretted changing their race through surgery. From controversial transformations to the emotional struggles behind these choices, we'll reveal the real impact many experienced after making drastic changes to their appearance. If you're curious or have thoughts on this subject, drop a 1 in the comments, if not just type 0. Make sure to watch the full video and hit subscribe to support the channel. Lil Kim, the queen of hip-hop, has always been a trailblazer with her daring fashion and fearless self-expression. Throughout her career, she's maintained a powerful sense of identity, but her changing appearance over the years has sparked widespread debate. From her early beginnings to her iconic status today, Lil Kim's look has seen dramatic transformations including several nose surgeries, breast augmentations, and liposuction. Perhaps most controversially, her skin lightening has sparked important conversations about racism and the intense pressure women of color face to fit into mainstream beauty ideals. Lil Kim has been candid about her surgeries, gaining respect from many for her honesty, while others criticize her decisions as perpetuating harmful beauty standards. Her journey reveals the complex balance between self-expression, societal pressure, and personal identity. Lil Kim's transformation stands as both a symbol of empowerment and a reflection of the challenges women, particularly women of color, face to fit prescribed ideals. In a world where beauty standards are always evolving, her story sparks crucial conversations about embracing who you are, no matter how much society pushes for conformity. Anastasia Pokreshchuk is famous not just for her bold personality, but for an extraordinary claim to fame. She holds the world record for the largest cheeks. That's right. Her cheeks are the biggest in the world, the result of years of dedication to achieving a look most people wouldn't even imagine. For more than 6 years, Anastasia has been obsessed with dramatically enlarging her cheeks through surgeries, Botox, and constant filler injections. She's invested thousands of dollars into creating this one-of-a-kind appearance, firmly believing that big cheeks are a true symbol of beauty, and she has absolutely no regrets. While many may question such an extreme transformation, Anastasia stays unfazed by the criticism. She embraces her new look and finds empowerment in defying traditional beauty standards. Yet her journey hasn't been without controversy. Concerns have been raised about the potential health risks, and some wonder if her obsession goes beyond appearance, possibly hinting at body dysmorphic disorder or deeper psychological struggles. Despite the doubts, Anastasia remains resolute, believing there's no need to conform to societal expectations, and that true self-love comes from embracing yourself on your own terms. Valeria Lukyanova, famously dubbed the real-life Barbie, has dedicated almost her entire adult life to a goal many would deem impossible, turning herself into a living Barbie doll. But Valeria's fixation isn't just about blonde hair or bold makeup. It's focused on mimicking Barbie's exaggerated body proportions and measurements. Impressively, she has come remarkably close to realizing this vision, demonstrating an unwavering commitment to her distinctive ideal. Valeria has undergone multiple surgeries to reshape her body and face to mirror the iconic Barbie doll, including breast implants and facial contouring. Her transformation is so dramatic that many now describe her as more doll-like than human. However, her journey hasn't been free of controversy. In interviews, Valeria has shared views that sparked concern and divided opinion, fueling heated debates online. While her transformation has brought her fame and attention, her decision to become a living plastic doll raises challenging questions about body image, beauty standards, and the lengths people will go to create their ideal selves. Leo Blanco, a man from Buenos Aires, Argentina, began his transformation journey at just 15 years old. But his goal wasn't to become a rock star, it was to become the ultimate Michael Jackson impersonator. To achieve this, Leo has spent over $30,000 on at least 11 cosmetic surgeries and shows no signs of stopping anytime soon. What started as minor facial tweaks quickly escalated into a full commitment with surgeries ranging from multiple nose jobs to complete facial reshaping. Over the years, Leo has poured both time and significant funds into perfecting his resemblance to the king of pop. Leo's ambition is to become the most accurate Michael Jackson impersonator in the world, a challenging feat considering the countless impersonators out there. Despite undergoing numerous surgeries, Leo feels he hasn't yet achieved his ultimate goal and is determined to continue with more procedures to perfect his look. For him, it's not just about mimicking Michael Jackson's appearance, but fully living and embodying the legacy of the king of pop, who forever transformed the music industry. Justin Jedlica, famously known as the living Ken doll, has fully embraced his unique identity. Beginning his transformation journey at just 18, Justin set out to become the human version of the Ken doll. While most pursue their ideal body through diet and exercise, Justin chose a radically different path, undergoing extensive cosmetic surgery. Over the years, he's had hundreds of procedures molding himself into a near-perfect real-life Ken. His transformation isn't limited to a few surgeries. It includes a wide array of enhancements like rhinoplasty cheek implants, lip fillers, and numerous body sculpting treatments to create his signature look. Justin's ultimate goal is to achieve the flawless physique of Barbie's boyfriend, Ken. His relentless drive to reshape his body and face has made him a trailblazer in cosmetic surgery, undergoing countless procedures to enhance almost every part of his body. While many are content with subtle changes, Justin pursues total perfection, investing around $500,000 to bring his vision of becoming a living Ken doll to life. Herbert Chavez isn't just a Superman fan. His admiration runs so deep that he set out to become the superhero himself. To achieve this, Herbert has undergone more than 24 surgeries, transforming into a real-life version of the Man of Steel he's admired since childhood. He reshaped facial features such as his jawline and chin to closely match Clark Kent's iconic look from the movies. Beyond filling his home with Superman statues and posters, Herbert has turned his body into a living canvas for his transformation. He's had surgeries to reshape his face, refining his chin, nose, and jawline to create sharper features that mirror Superman's iconic look. But Herbert's journey is far from complete. Unsatisfied with his current appearance, he remains determined to undergo more surgeries in pursuit of perfection. His dream goes beyond just looking like Superman. He also hopes to gain the ability to fly and possess the superhero's incredible strength goals that are, of course, nearly impossible. Still, Herbert's dedication to becoming his idol is truly unwavering. But before we dive back in, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you want to catch more exciting videos like this. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss our latest uploads. Dennis Avner, famously known as Stalking Cat, stands out as one of the most legendary figures in the world of extreme body modification. His transformation went far beyond appearance. It was a profound spiritual journey. Driven by a deep connection to the tiger, Dennis dedicated decades to reshaping his body to mirror this powerful creature. Over 14 surgeries, he altered facial features like his nose and ears, while adding tattoos and piercings, all to capture the strength and grace of the tiger. For Dennis, this transformation was a deeply personal expression of identity and a heartfelt tribute to the animal that symbolized his spiritual bond. Dennis Avner went to extraordinary lengths to become a living tiger. He adorned his body with tiger-inspired tattoos and had subdermal implants to mimic the texture of tiger skin. His surgeries included reshaping his nose, splitting his upper lip, and sculpting tiger-like ears. He even modified his teeth to resemble fangs and adjusted his hairline to complete the transformation. Perhaps the most remarkable feature was his robotic whisker implants, which gave his face an incredibly lifelike tiger appearance. These changes showcase his profound commitment to fully embodying the spirit of the tiger. Dennis Avner's transformation extended beyond facial modifications. He also wore special contact lenses to achieve tiger-like eyes. To enhance his animalistic look, he added a robotic tail, further blurring the line between human and tiger. His extreme body modifications captured global attention and even earned him a Guinness World Record for his commitment to becoming an animal through permanent changes. Despite his striking appearance, Dennis always stressed that his transformation was a deeply personal and spiritual journey. Anthony Lefredo, famously known as Black Alien, is one of the most extreme figures in body modification today. He's undergone numerous surgeries, including removing his ears, nose, and part of a finger. Additionally, he transformed his teeth by sharpening and dyeing them purple, creating a striking and unforgettable look. Beyond these modifications, Anthony has expressed a desire to amputate a healthy leg to fully align with what he calls his true self. This controversial wish has ignited debates around the complex and often blurred lines between body modification and personal identity. Lefredo has openly shared that for much of his life he felt trapped in a body that didn't feel like his own, causing deep distress and unhappiness. His transformation journey serves as a way to cope with the anxiety and body dysphoria he experiences. While many find his surgeries shocking, Lefredo's story raises important ethical questions about the boundaries of body modification. Can doctors ethically perform surgeries to remove healthy body parts, especially when the request arises from body dysphoria, a psychological condition where individuals see flaws in their bodies that others don't perceive? Ethan Bramble, a young man in his early 20s, has undergone over 40 extreme body modifications, each pushing boundaries and shocking those around him. Among his most daring changes are a split tongue and the surgical removal of his navel, unconventional and rare choices. Yet the most striking and controversial aspect of Ethan's transformation is his eye tattooing, which turned the whites of his eyes completely black. This highly risky procedure can cause permanent blindness, but Ethan was determined to go through with it to achieve his desired look. By age 22, he had invested between $15,000 and $20,000 into these modifications, much of it spent on high-risk, unusual procedures like his eye tattoos. Motivated by a desire to stand out and express his unique identity, Ethan is willing to accept significant risks to craft a look that truly represents who he is. Allegra Cole's journey is one of transformation not just in looks, but in lifestyle and career. Raised in a strict Mormon family in Salt Lake City, Allegra lived what many would call an ordinary life, working as a piano teacher and following a traditional path. Yet she chose to change direction and pursue a career as an internet model. To achieve her desired look, Allegra invested around $75,000 in multiple cosmetic surgeries, crafting a striking appearance that helps her stand out in the competitive world of online modeling. Allegra Cole's surgeries have dramatically transformed her appearance, with her breasts becoming one of her most recognizable features. Her transformation reflects a broader trend of individuals altering their bodies to match the image or personal brand they want to convey. While some may criticize her choices, Allegra's success in building a career and gaining a massive following is undeniable. Her journey underscores the power of self-determination and the ability to redefine one's identity despite societal expectations. Tiffany Taylor's fascination with Ivanka Trump goes far beyond typical celebrity admiration, standing out as one of the most extreme cases of celebrity mimicry. After a painful breakup following a 10-year marriage, Tiffany became obsessed with Ivanka, seeing her as the ultimate symbol of beauty and success. This fixation drove her to undergo a dramatic transformation, spending a significant amount of money on 13 surgeries in just 1 year. Her procedures included breast augmentation, rhinoplasty, cheek fillers, liposuction facelifts, and body lifts, all aimed at crafting a look she believed would closely resemble Ivanka's. Tiffany's story raises important questions about the psychological forces behind extreme cosmetic surgeries and the lengths some will go to reshape their identities. Despite undergoing numerous surgeries, Tiffany Taylor has yet to fully achieve her goal of looking like Ivanka Trump. Doctors have since refused to perform any more procedures, citing concerns for her physical and mental health. Interestingly, many people haven't even recognized who Tiffany is trying to emulate. While some guessed she was aiming for a look similar to Britney Spears or Christina Aguilera, few expected Ivanka Trump to be her inspiration. After all the surgeries and fillers, Tiffany's features have become more generic, missing the distinct qualities that make Ivanka's appearance unique. Regardless of the results, Tiffany's transformation highlights deep issues around celebrity obsession, self-esteem, and the extreme lengths some will go to chase their ideal of beauty. Martina Big, born Martina Adam, is a German model and media personality, famous not only for her dramatic body modifications but also for the intense controversies surrounding her choices. Known for her larger-than-life persona, Martina began her transformation journey in 2012, undergoing multiple cosmetic surgeries to enhance her appearance. However, in 2017, she sparked widespread debate by choosing to inject skin-darkening substances in an effort to transform into a black woman. Martina's melanin injections were intended to give her a more ethnic look, aiming to embody the image of a black woman. However, this choice ignited fierce backlash and widespread criticism, with many arguing that it crossed ethical lines. Medical professionals raised serious concerns about the safety of these procedures, while public debate centered on the cultural implications of her decision. The controversy revolved around whether Martina was expressing her personal identity through her appearance or engaging in cultural appropriation, borrowing another culture in a way many viewed as disrespectful and contentious. Critics argue that Martina's actions trivialize serious racial issues and reinforce harmful stereotypes. However, she maintains that she feels a genuine connection to the black community and sees her physical transformation as a personal expression of identity and freedom of choice. Martina's story sparks important debates about racial identity, cultural appropriation, and the limits of self-expression. While controversial, her journey encourages us to reflect on how far people are willing to go to reshape their appearance and assert their sense of self. Joselyn Weinstein is a name that stands out when it comes to bold and controversial cosmetic surgeries, earning her the media nickname Catwoman. Her story has drawn both attention and intrigue. As a well-known New York socialite, Joselyn has undergone numerous procedures to sculpt her face into a feline-inspired look, an appearance she passionately pursues and has devoted her life to perfecting. Her surgical journey began in 1998, and rumors suggest that her marriage to a wealthy but unfaithful husband may have fueled her obsession with changing her appearance. Despite facing intense media criticism and public ridicule for her increasingly dramatic facial transformations, Joselyn remains determined, insisting this is her way of expressing a unique and personal vision of beauty. Hang Mioku's story is a tragic example of how an obsession with beauty can spiral into dangerous consequences. Once a model, Hang became fixated on achieving smooth, flawless skin. She initially received silicone injections to enhance her appearance, but as her obsession deepened, doctors refused to perform any more procedures due to the risks and damage already caused. Undeterred, Hang resorted to extreme measures, injecting black market silicone into her face. When that still didn't satisfy her, she went even further, injecting cooking oil into her skin in the desperate hope of achieving the flawless complexion she longed for. The results were devastating. The cooking oil caused severe disfigurement, leaving her face nearly unrecognizable. This damage affected her ability to live a normal life, both physically and mentally. The injuries were so extensive that she required multiple reconstructive surgeries, which were funded by the South Korean public after her story aired on television. Despite these efforts, Hang Mioku was never able to fully recover and continues to live with profound scars. Simon Cowell, famous for his blunt critiques on shows like American Idol and America's Got Talent, has recently caught attention for more than just his sharp comments. In recent years, noticeable changes in his appearance have sparked widespread speculation about cosmetic enhancements. While some credit his youthful look to genetics and good skin care, Simon has openly admitted to using Botox to smooth wrinkles and refresh his face. He's also joked about having his face tightened, fueling ongoing debates about whether he's undergone surgical procedures or relies solely on non-invasive treatments and lifestyle choices to maintain his look. Fans of Simon might recall his early days sporting high-waisted trousers and a slightly rugged style, but today his face looks noticeably smoother and more youthful. While many critics argue that Simon has gone too far with cosmetic procedures, he embraces his new look and shows no sign of slowing down. Whether it's in his music career or his controversial appearance, Simon Cowell continues to grab attention and spark conversation, love it or hate it. There's no denying he knows how to stay in the spotlight. Sahar Tabar, born Fatemeh Kishvand, rose to global fame for her extreme transformation aimed at becoming a zombie version of Angelina Jolie. Boldly declaring, "I am Iran's Angelina Jolie," Sahar pushed self-expression to the extreme. While many express their individuality through music, dance, or changing hairstyles, Sahar took a much bolder route, undergoing 50 cosmetic surgeries to create a haunting, surreal look. Her story sparked widespread debates about the lengths people will go to stand out the limits of beauty and self-expression and the powerful role social media plays in shaping modern beauty standards. Sahar Tabar first captured widespread attention in 2017 when photos of her striking transformation went viral. Featuring full lips, high cheekbones, and heavy makeup, she was frequently compared to Angelina Jolie but carried a surreal, unsettling vibe. Dubbed the living doll or zombie bride, her look sparked both fascination and unease. While some admired her bold style, others questioned the extremes of beauty standards and the powerful influence social media has on personal identity. Her transformation highlighted the tension between the freedom of self-expression and society's expectations of beauty. Sahar Tabar's story took a darker turn when her extreme physical transformation drew global attention. Her social media fame angered Iranian authorities, leading to her arrest on charges of insulting religion and spreading immoral content online. This intense legal battle resulted in a 10-year prison sentence, sparking both controversy and sympathy from supporters worldwide. Later, her sentence was reduced and she was released on bail. The combination of her striking appearance and legal troubles only heightened public curiosity. Inspired by the character Emily from Corpse Bride, Sahar's look reflects her desire to express a mystical and eerie beauty. Her journey raises deep questions about beauty standards, the power of social media, and the sacrifices some are willing to make to assert themselves and capture attention. Pixee Fox is a glamour model famous for her passion for transforming her body into the living image of a cartoon character. She began her cosmetic journey in 2011 with her first surgery and has since undergone over 200 procedures. Pixie's ultimate dream is to become a real-life Disney princess, an icon she has long aspired to embody. One of the most eye-catching aspects of her transformation is her massive breast augmentation reaching an astounding 30J size, which has attracted widespread attention. But breast enhancement was just the start of Pixie's transformation. She's continued to pursue numerous high-risk and controversial surgeries, including traveling to India for an eye color change procedure, an extremely dangerous operation rarely allowed in the US or Europe due to its risks. Pixie's journey is more than just about appearance. It's a testament to her determination and willingness to push boundaries in pursuit of the perfect image she envisions. Pixee Fox's transformation took a serious turn when she underwent jaw reshaping surgery in South Korea, an invasive procedure that involves cutting and contouring the jawbone to create sharper angles. Known for its extreme pain and risks like permanent nerve damage or paralysis, this surgery marked a dangerous step in her journey. Despite these hazards, Pixee went on to have multiple surgeries on her nose, ears, and other areas. The pursuit of fairy tale beauty came at a high cost, as repeated procedures resulted in severe complications, including brain damage. After years of enduring pain and declining health, Pixee expressed a desire to reverse some of the changes and return to a more natural look. Her story stands as a stark warning about the physical and mental toll of chasing unrealistic beauty ideals. Sharon Osbourne, known for her honesty and openness about cosmetic surgeries, decided to end her beauty journey after a facelift procedure in 2021 when she was in her 70s. She described the surgery as making her face look like a cyclops, an experience that caused her significant stress and made her rethink future procedures. Realizing that time was no longer on her side, Sharon didn't want to risk another facelift after the complications and difficulties from her last surgery. The operation lasted 5.5 hours, and afterwards she felt very unwell, even worrying that one eye looked different from the other. Although she chose to stop cosmetic treatments, she had undergone many enhancements before openly sharing her experiences with surgeries, skin treatments, chemical peels, laser therapies, dental veneers, and other adjustments as needed. Sharon's journey is more than a pursuit of beauty. It's a testament to the challenges, struggles, and courage involved in facing aging and the body's inevitable changes over time. The next cosmetic surgery enthusiast needs no introduction. If you're a fan of RuPaul's Drag Race, you've definitely heard of Detox. Detox, whose real name is Matthew Sanderson, is a world-renowned drag queen and one of the most unforgettable contestants on the show. She placed 4th in Season 5 and later returned for All Stars 2, finishing as the runner-up. Although Detox never took home the crown, she remains one of the queens known for undergoing one of the most dramatic physical transformations in the show's history. Detox first gained fame with her nightclub performances in the early 2000s and even appeared in music videos for major artists like Rihanna and Kesha. Since then, she's built a successful career, landing on the cover of New York Magazine in 2019 and ranking 14th on their list of the 100 most powerful drag queens in America. Of course, she looks completely different without the makeup and wigs, but Sanderson, the real person behind Detox, has also undergone a major transformation. As a skinny teenager, he discovered cosmetic surgery at age 17 after attending his first drag show. Reflecting on that time, Sanderson said, "I've always been very thin, and I realized that I could have a beautiful body by injecting silicone, and that's exactly what he did." While the exact number of surgeries behind Detox's transformation remains unclear, Sanderson has revealed that he injected gallons of silicone into his hips, chest, shoulders, and buttocks. In 2018, Detox made headlines after undergoing surgery to achieve perfect six-pack abs, but the results were disastrous. Photos showed Sanderson's abs looking lumpy and uneven. Later, Detox appeared on the TV show Botched, where she pleaded with the renowned surgeons to fix her embarrassing stomach. Jessica Alves, a Brazilian-British TV personality and former flight attendant, has undergone numerous cosmetic surgeries in her quest to transform her appearance. Born Rodrigo Alves on July 30, 1983 in São Paulo, Brazil, Jessica's grandfather encouraged her individuality by buying her Barbie dolls and letting her dress freely from a young age. However, as she grew older, Jessica became unhappy with her body and faced bullying because of her looks, fueling her desire to achieve a perfect doll-like appearance. At 19, Alves had her first nose surgery, opening the door to a world of possibilities for changing her appearance. But the doll she aimed to resemble wasn't Barbie, it was Ken. After years of insecurity about her body, Alves decided to transform into the ideal male figure, complete with bulging muscles, a six-pack, and sharp cheekbones. Naturally, these changes were achieved through cosmetic surgery. In total, Alves has undergone 103 surgeries costing over $500,000, including hair transplants, brow lifts, eyelid surgery, ear reduction, cheek implants, and filler injections in her shoulders, arms, and abdomen to sculpt the appearance of a six-pack. However, in early 2019, Alves began facing a truth she had long kept hidden: she is transgender. The image she truly wanted to embody wasn't Ken, but Barbie. A year later, Alves publicly transitioned, changing both her name and appearance. She now sports voluminous blonde hair, a slim waist, full lips, and a fuller bust. Alves spent an additional $130,000 on gender confirmation surgeries, including removal of her six-pack abs, breast augmentation, Adam's apple reduction jawline, contouring facial surgery, eyelid lifts, liposuction, and Botox injections. Thanks to her family's ownership of a chain of grocery stores in Brazil, which brought them considerable wealth, she was able to fund these procedures. In addition to her family's business, Alves inherited real estate in Marbella, Spain, which she rents out to tourists. She also carved out a career as a television personality, appearing on reality shows like Celebrity Big Brother UK. Despite her already striking appearance, Alves continues to plan more cosmetic procedures, including full gender confirmation surgery. Amanda Lepore, a transgender model and performance artist, is a vivid example of how cosmetic surgery can reshape both appearance and identity. Born Armand Lepore, Amanda felt out of sync with her assigned gender from a young age. She began her transition during her teenage years, inspired by icons like Marilyn Monroe and driven by a desire to escape the bullying she faced. Amanda's surgical journey was extensive and complex, encompassing facial feminization procedures such as brow lifts and cheek implants, along with bold body modifications like breast augmentation and silicone injections in her hips and buttocks. She also underwent multiple rhinoplasties, lip enhancements, and even rib removal surgery to achieve a narrower waistline. The result is a signature look defined by her hourglass figure, full lips, and prominent cheekbones. Amanda's surgical journey was extensive and intricate, including facial feminization procedures like brow lifts and cheek implants alongside bold body modifications such as breast augmentation and silicone injections in her hips and buttocks. She also underwent multiple rhinoplasties, lip enhancements, and even rib removal surgery to create a narrower waistline. The result is her signature look defined by an hourglass figure, full lips, and prominent cheekbones. However, Amanda's transformation came at a steep cost, both financially and physically. She admitted to spending over $1 million on surgeries, earning her the media title of the most expensive body in the world. Additionally, the sheer number and intensity of her procedures have raised concerns about their long-term impact on her health and well-being. Despite the risks and criticisms, Amanda remains a fierce advocate for self-expression and bodily autonomy. She uses her platform to challenge traditional notions of beauty and gender, inspiring others to embrace their unique identities. Born male, Monique Allen spent her life grappling with a sense of disconnect between her body and her identity. Seeking harmony between her appearance and her gender perception, she turned to cosmetic surgery in hopes of transforming herself. However, this journey quickly spiraled into an obsession. Monique underwent an astonishing 100 surgeries, 75 of which were performed illegally, including the injection of up to 12 liters of filler into her body. She revealed enduring 24 rhinoplasties, 9 breast augmentations, and countless other procedures. Her story reflects the extremes some individuals go to in their pursuit of self-alignment, often at great personal cost. However, the relentless surgeries took a severe toll on her health, turning Monique from a vibrant individual into a frail shadow of her former self. She became trapped in a vicious cycle, needing new procedures to correct the mistakes of previous surgeries. Looking back, Monique expressed deep regret, wishing she had never undergone so many operations. These procedures not only stripped her of her natural beauty, but also left her disabled, unable to walk without assistance. Daryl Hannah has earned recognition for her unforgettable roles like Madison in Splash and her action-packed performances in Kill Bill. Despite publicly stating at 51 that she had never undergone plastic surgery, she has been the subject of cosmetic speculation. Over the years, however, photos show a noticeable shift in her appearance, particularly her noticeably lifted eyebrows when compared to her earlier look. The conversation about Daryl Hannah's transformation goes beyond just rumors, sparking deeper discussions about the pressures stars face to meet unattainable beauty ideals in an industry that prioritizes youth and flawlessness. Hannah's story invites reflection on the personal choices individuals make and the immense pressures they face under constant public scrutiny, balancing personal authenticity with external expectations. As discussions about her appearance continue, Hannah's experience serves as a powerful reminder of the challenges involved in managing a public image, while staying true to oneself in a society that places heavy emphasis on looks. Her journey sheds light on the struggles of aging and appearance, offering a thoughtful perspective on maintaining authenticity in a world where cosmetic procedures and image transformations have become increasingly normalized. The Duchess of Alba, a prominent figure in the Spanish royal family, made the decision to undergo cosmetic procedures despite her privileged status. She underwent multiple Botox injections in her battle against natural aging, which significantly altered her facial features, sparking curiosity and criticism from the public and the media. Her decision to undergo these transformations became especially notable when, at the age of 57, she married a man 24 years her junior. This unexpected marriage not only attracted attention, but also led to much speculation about the motivations behind her pursuit of eternal youth. Critics often view her cosmetic surgeries as a clear example of the pressures even privileged individuals like the Duchess face to maintain an ideal image. Her reliance on prominent cosmetic procedures highlights society's obsession with youth and beauty, while also showing how these standards vary across cultures and social classes. Her altered appearance, contrasting with natural aging, sparked ethical debates about how far one should intervene in their looks. Ultimately, the Duchess of Alba's journey with cosmetic surgery offers a profound reflection on society's fixation on youth and beauty and the widespread impact these expectations have on people regardless of their social status. Donatella Versace, a high-fashion icon and influential industry figure, has never shied away from cosmetic treatments like Botox fillers and laser procedures to keep her youthful, radiant look. However, these interventions have gradually and noticeably transformed her appearance. What was once smooth skin has become overly tight and shiny, while features like her lips and cheeks have grown increasingly full and exaggerated. Though she remains a commanding presence in fashion, Donatella's evolving look has sparked controversy and debates over whether excessive cosmetic enhancements can erase natural beauty and charm. Her story serves as both a cautionary tale about the risks of pursuing perfection through surgery and a reminder of the delicate balance between preserving beauty and maintaining authenticity in today's aesthetic landscape. Janice Dickinson, hailed as the original supermodel and a leading fashion icon of the 1970s and 1980s, was among the first celebrities to openly discuss her cosmetic surgeries. Known for her bold lifestyle and honesty about the physical changes she's undergone, Janice has had numerous procedures, including breast augmentations, Botox injections, and other beauty treatments that have significantly transformed her appearance from her younger years. Her changed look has sparked controversy, with many critics arguing she appears overly artificial and has lost some of her natural charm. Nevertheless, Janice remains an influential figure in entertainment and fashion, respected for her strong stance on the freedom to pursue beauty and maintain self-confidence. Her story isn't just a journey of beauty, it's also a powerful reminder about self-acceptance and the potential risks of excessive physical alterations. Blac Chyna, a well-known model and influencer, has attracted attention not just for her career, but also for her bold cosmetic surgery journey. She openly shares her transformation on social media, becoming a symbol of the artificial beauty trend. Initially confident in her new look as her surgeries multiplied, her appearance changed so dramatically that she became barely recognizable, sparking debates about the limits of cosmetic procedures. Her story highlights the balance between personal freedom, societal beauty pressures, and the risks of chasing perfection at the cost of inner well-being. Thanks for watching. What are your thoughts on these stories of people regretting changing their race through surgery? Drop your comments below. We love hearing from you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Stay tuned for our next video, and always remember to embrace your true self. See you next time.